welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Coming up next, the Lakers taking on the Pacers. For the Lakers, a 9.5 game gap between them and the top seed in the conference, looking to improve that standing. Pacers, Lakers, tip-off in just a moment. Hi, everybody. Time to get into it. NBA action on 2K Sports. Brian Anderson here. With me tonight are analysts Richard Jefferson and Grant Hill, and our reporter, Allie LaForce. And now the Los Angeles starters. Jackson Hayes is out there with James. Then it's Luka Doncic. Then it's Austin Reeves. And it's Finney Smith in at the 3. And for Indiana, Nembhard and Mathurin, they're the wings. Siakam at power forward with Turner in at center. And it's Halliburton in at the 1. Well, this last stretch of the season could be the final NBA games for some of the aging stars in the league. Grant, when did you know it was time?
Well, you know, B.A., I made it 19 years in the league. And at 40 years old, I was kind of happy to be done. But I hope that all the guys retiring this year have the same closure I had.
So the Lakers will get the first possession here. Nembhard, the pass to Halliburton. And here's Turner. Poke loose. Back to Halliburton. The 3-ball. Gets the 3 to fall.
And you've got to be attached at the hip to Halliburton, especially when he's operating on the perimeter.
Here's Finney Smith. Not going to go that time. Mathurin with some nice D. Pass to Siakam. Outside for Halliburton. Outside Mathurin from the arc. That's good. And Halliburton gets the assist.
He's got that guard quickness. Mathurin showing off his catch-and-shoot ability.
Here's Finney Smith. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Shot's good by Mathurin.
And Mathurin is an impressive scorer, skilled at finding ways to convert around the rim.
Oh, and a fast break for the Pacers. Here's Nembhard. There's the block. Out of bounds. Pacers ball as Indiana keeps possession. And a chance to see the latest edition of the power rankings. Always fun to see where everyone in the league stands. You look at Sacramento, they're building some momentum right now and aiming for a spot in the top 5.
You know, for the Lakers, they got written off by a lot of people early on, but they've shown everyone up by delivering a strong season so far.
Now here's Turner. Outside for Halliburton. Outside Mathurin. And again, it's the Pacers from deep.
And what's working here, each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Now Los Angeles with it. 9-point game. Their last game, a win against the Magic. Looking to carry it into this one.
And most of the arena was totally against them. But they looked inward, trusted each other, and made good plays.
Even with all that noise, when they had the ball, it never rattled them. Their offense was in tune like it was a home game.
In 2024, Luka Doncic recorded 6 consecutive 30-point triple-double games.
That's right, B.A. The first time anyone has done it in NBA history. So if you didn't already believe in Luka Magic, well, there's some proof that the magic is real. He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
3-pointer. Halliburton misses. Lakers trail by 6. Here's James. Oh, he just jams it right over Miles Turner.
One of the most ferocious dunkers we've ever seen. James still enjoys putting on a show.
Once again, an explosive highlight on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Halliburton against Doncic. On the wing, Mathurin. Coming off a 16-point game against Minnesota. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a 3-point play here.
and he has flat out taken over this quarter. Keep feeding the beast.
All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for Indiana?
Well, so far, their long-range shooting has been the story, doing damage from deep.
Yeah, also, you got to appreciate how unselfish they've been. I mean, the ball movement has been impressive, and the assist numbers are off the chart.
Toppin, he's checked in for Indiana. That free throw good for Mathurin.
And one thing Benedict Mathurin has no shortage of is raw athleticism. Now it's just a question of him honing that physical ability to be an effective pro-level player.
Time called here. Los Angeles decides to talk it over. Last time they met in Los Angeles.
Yeah, they barely got by this team in the last meeting. Rebounding was the big factor.
And time for us to check in on the NBA assist leaders over the last 10 games. Second is Tyrese Halliburton, and of course Luka Doncic.
The assist totals from both of these guys have been unreal. They've been putting on a show offensively recently.
Over to the wing. And book it for Vanderbilt.
Okay, that's a tough bucket. D on him as tight as possible, but you're not going to stop this guy from getting to the rim.
Down low. Here's Siakam. Misses in close.
That's their plan, to get him an opportunity to finish in tight. That's a miss they can live with.
Well, there's no question. Pascal Siakam has raised the ceiling of this Pacers team.
Yeah, absolutely. He complements Halliburton's up-tempo style very well. And defensively, he shores things up with his ability to guard 1 through 5.
Milton's checked in for Reeves. Toppin passes to Beasley. Blocked! And it's out of bounds to Indiana. As we near the postseason, let's see where the West is shaken out. You look at the Lakers. They've been grinding out enough wins to place 4th in the conference right now.
I think for Los Angeles, just about everything they've tried this season has worked. The system they run is a perfect fit for their talent, and everybody's on board.
Well, they've created their own breaks because of how well they played throughout the entire season. But now is when things start to get really tough.
Nice shot by Walker.
Oh, it's just raining threes for them early.
Lakers trail by 8. Pass to Hachimura. From the high post. And there's another one for the Lakers.
Oh, when Rory hits the mid-range, it makes him that much tougher to handle.
And here's Halliburton. He'll bring it up for Indiana. They come into this one following the loss to Minnesota.
It was, frankly, embarrassing. I was shocked by their disorganization, and I think they were too.
Well, we'll see how they respond after that weak performance. It should tell us a lot about their character as a team. Like what is going on right now?
Now a timeout called by the Lakers.
And something fans don't always get to see. Some of the closely guarded secrets that happen in that huddle.
And we see it so often. One little tweak to the game plan and everything falls into place for a team.
Everyone.
Lakers trail by 6. On the wing, Hachimura shoots over Walker. And Toppin pulls it down.
That's the shot they wanted. It just didn't fall.
Tough to watch those miss. I'm sure they'll convert the next chance.
And I'm just impressed with their effort here early. They've hit the offensive glass so hard.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
Personal foul.
The free throw is off from Toppin. The Lakers have got 6 of 8 shots to go. Pass to Milton. Now here's Vanderbilt. Walker covering. Here's Vincent. Pure from three-point range.
Just a smooth operator from distance. They'll be tighter to him next time, I bet.
Richard, it's nice to have the versatility of a guy like Hachimura. Equally comfortable at either forward position.
Well, he's got the size and strength of a modern-day NBA power forward, but he also has the ability to stretch the floor and knock down a three. That's a nice combo.
Transition basketball, the most reliable way to generate easy looks.
Yeah, when you hustle on the break like he does, good things tend to happen.
Indiana calls timeout.
This timeout is for everyone, except you fans. We're throwing shirts. Time to get loud.
He's checked in for Tyrese Halliburton.
They're amazing. Thanks, everybody.
Neesmith passes to Nembhard. Vanderbilt with the block. Here's Connect. Neesmith covering. And Vanderbilt slams it in.
Everyone loves the alley-oop play, B.A.
Yep, one of the prettiest in basketball. The Pacers have gone 8 for 14 from the floor. Nembhard outside. There's a minute 17 left to play in the first. Lets it go from 11, and he hits the jumper.
They keep trading punches. Both teams in a groove early.
You have to think at this point the winner will be the one to settle in on defense.
Now here's Milton. He's scoreless. Walker pulls down the board.
Credit the defensive effort there, not giving him room to operate.
He got it. No doubt that's a foul. And it's going to be a transition take foul. Indiana shooting their third free throw attempt of the game.
Pacers. Obi Toppin, one shot.
Miles Turner, he's checked in for Indiana. And the Lakers also making a switch. Doncic checked in. Here's Nembhard. 15 in his last outing. Pass to Walker. To the middle. Turner, no good. Lakers trail by 4. Here's Vincent. Oh, a great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and a nasty jam.
And that's how you lead a team. Literally.
34 seconds left in the first quarter. Nembhard, the pass to Beasley. And it's going to be a goaltending call here, so they will count the bucket.
Well, at least the D was going for it, but he got to the ball just a moment late.
Los Angeles has gone 2 of 2 at the perimeter. Vincent outside, puts up a 3. That one falls. Great setup by Doncic.
3.
Vincent's got 8 points. Beasley for 3. Another 3 for Indiana.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Checking in for the Pacers, Mathurin.
Mathurin has been leading the charge for the Pacers. 11 points in the quarter. He's on fire. We're coming right back. Don't go anywhere.
25.
And thanks again for tuning in. If if you're just joining us, we've played through 1/4 of action so far. And guys, what's your take on Indiana so far?
Well, it's simple. I mean, they started off strong, and they've been hot from beyond the arc since the get-go.
And as long as the threes are dropping, you've got to keep launching them.
RJ, does playing at a faster pace work the same in the regular season as it does in the playoffs?
Depends on the opponent. Teams that like to slow it down and can be methodical in the half court can make it a slugfest. You have to be ready for that.
Siakam at power forward with Turner in at center. Rather at the 2 with Nesmith at the 3. And it's Halliburton in at the point guard. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Pacers. Los Angeles shooting their first shots from the free throw line tonight. First one falls.
And when we talk about franchise players, guys who can carry a team, Luka Doncic is one of the few guys in that category.
Doncic hits them both.
And Doncic is a walking triple-double threat. His versatility and confidence is really special.
Outside Nesmith. That's tipped. And it's the Lakers on the break. And there's the lob. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by James. And since the All-Star break, these teams have been swatting down shots left and right. In the third spot, Los Angeles.
And they've been a wrecking ball on the defensive end, racking up the blocks and really setting the tone.
Halliburton looking for an opening. Siakam outside. Back to Turner. 5 to shoot. Siakam in the post. He's against Hayes. Siakam gets the bucket.
Yeah, sometimes I think the 6'9" length of Siakam surprises opponents. He's able to go through or over contact.
And one thing that Siakam has always had a knack for, Grant, cutting to the rim and finishing plays.
Yeah, he plays so well when he has space to move. He's just great off the ball, and that fits with any team. His ability to convert at the rim makes his cuts that much better.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Brian, the Pacers love to push it up. Tyrese Halliburton said it's our biggest strength. Teams don't want to run with us. They know when you play us, have your tap shoes ready. Especially if you're coming off of a back-to-back or you have a packed schedule. You do not want to see us. Brian, they have their identity.
No doubt about that, and it starts with him. Indiana calls timeout, and his defenses have adjusted to Austin Reeves scoring. Richard, he's countered with the pass.
Austin Reeves doesn't get enough credit for how good his handle is, how much it's improved. It's allowed for him to score, get into different places, and make these passes.
And some changes here for the Pacers. Toppin, he's checked in for Turner, and Beasley has subbed in for Nesmith. And the Lakers also making a change. Finney Smith's checked in for Vincent. Great open look there. Siakam's got 7 now in this quarter.
And just so accurate off the pass. I mean, I love whenever Siakam decides to go right up with it like that.
Outside Finney Smith. Outside Reeves. Shoots over Beasley. And the Lakers tack on 2 more.
And we talk about the importance of versatility. He's really got it all on the offensive end.
Here's Halliburton. That one doesn't drop. Good work defensively by James. Doncic passes to James. Here's LeBron. And it's James with the jam.
Well, look, you can bump him, but that's not going to stop LeBron James.
Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. To the inside, Halliburton. And that one is hammered home.
I tell you, a little extra pressure on D when you're up against a point guard who can elevate.
It doesn't make it easy, does it?
Yeah, hard to strategize for a guy who can make a pass or a play like this right in your face.
Encouraging to see Doncic sink the three. Needs to keep doing this now.
Siakam in the post. He's defended by Hayes. And Siakam gets it to go. Siakam's got 11 points.
And he's made his mark on offense especially. They got to be thankful he's on their squad. When guys are moving the ball, sharing it, it makes the game so much more fun, both as a player and as a fan.
Here's Siakam. Down it goes. And a great assist by Halliburton. Halliburton's got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. Now a timeout called by the Lakers.
You could really see his squad was losing steam. Smart timeout to give them a breather.
Some changes for Indiana. Walker comes in for Mathurin, and it's Nembhard in for Halliburton. The Lakers have gotten each of their 6 shots to fall here in the second. Here's Doncic. Indiana with a rebound. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Reeves against Beasley. The offensive rebound. And Pascal Siakam again. He's got 15.
This quarter has been all his. I suggest they keep the ball in his hands.
Fires from the corner. Walker pulls down the board. Indiana leading by 4. Nembhard outside. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2.
Yeah, you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
This is his first opportunity at the line this evening.
For the Pacers, Andrew Nembhard, 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. And the Lakers will go for a different look here. Vanderbilt's checked in for Hayes. Hachimura comes in for James. Connects checked in for Reeves. And Milton subbed in for Doncic. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Lakers trail by 6. It's tipped. Milton passes to Vanderbilt. Outside Finney-Smith. And counted from 19 feet away. Finney-Smith's got 6 points. Indiana's gone 6 of 8 from the three-point line in this matchup. Nembhard to pass to Walker. To the wing on the left. Toppin against Hachimura. And is blocked.
Perfect timing by Hachimura. What a block.
Milton passes to Hachimura. Here's Vanderbilt. And the Lakers tack on 2 more. The Pacers have gotten 7 of 10 attempts to drop in the second quarter. Siakam score that basket. His 8th out of 9 shots here today.
They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
Here's Hachimura. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Hachimura's gotten his 2nd bucket.
Not to be denied, Hachimura has a great motor and competes with the best of them.
Outside Walker. Pass to Toppin. Back to Nembhard. It's Beasley on the wing. And again, it's the Pacers from deep.
Nice ball movement there. That's how you break down the defense.
It's Finney-Smith with the drive.
Oh, you expect Rui to finish that play, but when a guy is this open, he makes a quality pass.
Indiana calls timeout.
Adjustments are a part of every game, in every quarter of a game. I think Coach sees something here.
Yeah, this is a good opportunity to get your group together and make sure everyone is on the same page.
Turner, he's checked in for Indiana. Neesmith comes in for Toppin. And the Lakers also making a switch. Vincent's checked in.
Their defense has to do a better job of smothering those shooters.
Outside Milton. Outside Finney-Smith. Pass to Hachimura. A shot from the high post. Again, the Lakers. Indiana leading by 4. There's 47 seconds left in the half. Here's Nembhard. Here's Beasley. And there's the bucket. Staying with it that time. Offensive glass getting it done.
You thought that first quarter was good? He's been even better in the second.
And there's the basket. And the whistle blows. Chance at a three-point play here. Going to the line for one. And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
Rui Hachimura, one shot.
Free throw good. Hachimura.
Oh, the mid-range shot has always been Hachimura's best weapon, but he's adapted and has become more consistent beyond the arc.
Now here's Nembhard. Taking a look at his numbers, averaging about 11 a game. And the Pacers tack on 2 more. 23 seconds left in the first half. Finney Smith passes to Hachimura. Here's Milton. Pass to Hachimura. Shoots over Nesmith. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a three-point play.
Hit. Shooting one.
And this is his second attempt at the line tonight. Indiana making a switch here.
At the line for one.
Free throw good. Hachimura.
And they seem to have taken a more heads-on approach this quarter, and it's getting them to the free throw line.
Halliburton for three. Here's Turner, and some nice defense there to end the quarter. And he's able to get it back. And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going here. It's the Pacers. They lead by 2. Well, now a minute to check in with Allie LaForce. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
Well, I'm here with Coach Rick Carlisle. A hot start. Coach, what did you like about this team's execution offensively?
We were making some shots. We moved the ball well at times. You've got to be careful about having the ball stick when they're doing their switching.
Good luck with the ball movement in the second half. Thanks, Coach.
All right, Allie, thanks for that. We will see everyone right back after this break, ready for the second half.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, folks, welcome back. Ernie Johnson alongside the Jet. That's Kenny Smith. The Diesel, that's Shaquille O'Neal. A lot of big-time action so far in this one. The first half was all about Pascal Siakam. He ended up with 17 points and 1 steal. He didn't perform up to his standards in their last game. Tonight's a different story. He obviously has a short memory. Kenny, your thoughts about the Pacers and how they're playing?
Well, they were lighting it up from 3. That was the difference in the first half. They did a good job of running off screens, spotting up, and getting rid of the ball quickly. And their shot selection, solid.
And Shaq, what do you think about the Lakers?
Right now, they're playing well only on one end of the court. All their energy has been spent on the offensive end. And that's a change. They're just going to keep giving up easy buckets, and the game's going to get away from them.
And that should do it. With the second half about to begin, let's send you back to Kevin Harlan. Go back to Kevin Harlan. Go over there.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams trying to gain an edge. Man, what can you say? Pascal Siakam, an impressive effort here today.
And in the first half, he dominated in the post. He got the looks he wanted and was able to execute.
The question now is, will the defense keep letting him punish them inside? Or did Coach have some new ideas for them?
And so in the game for the Lakers, they've got Rui Hachimura, Shake Milton out there with Gabe Vincent. Then there's Jared Vanderbilt, and it's Connect in at the 3, the small forward. Now here's Mathurin. And it's going to be a 3-second call.
That's a 3-second violation.
And now a look at the upcoming schedule for Los Angeles. On Thursday, they'll take on Ben Simmons and the Chicago Bulls. And then on Saturday, they'll go up against the Grizzlies in Memphis.
When you look ahead, there are a lot of winnable games, but you really can't think that as a player. You have to take every opponent seriously because this is the NBA. No game is a freebie.
Shots good by Mathurin.
And you got to be right up on Mathurin, especially when he's roaming around the mid-range.
Vanderbilt to pass to Vincent. And now a look at the sharpest of shooters during the last month. Here are the three-point leaders among two guards. And you look at Vincent, he is downright lethal from distance, ranking first in the league in three-point percentage. And of course, Dalton Connect. This is a guy you cannot leave alone behind the arc.
And as a rule of thumb, you always want great shooters at the shooting guard position if you can get them. Now, these guys are the cream of the crop.
And having a reliable three-point option at off guard, pretty much a necessity at this point in time in the league. For a star like him, you get lots of opportunities at the line, and he's great at cashing them in.
Pass to Matherin from behind the arc. That's good. And Halliburton gets the assist. Halliburton's got 9 assists now tonight. Outside Milton. On the wing, Hachimura. And they waste no time getting those 3 points back. Hachimura's got 13 now.
The immediate response from Hachimura. The three at the other end, that thing fired him up.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Brian, Miles Turner, the 11th pick by the Pacers in 2015 for much of his career with the team. He's endured the trade rumors. He said, I've still got PTSD from that, but I wanted to be here in Indy. And last season, a renegotiation of his contract, giving him an extension and a raise. Brian, he is locked in as their starting center.
Yeah, it would appear so, Allie. Thank you.
A clean start to the half for them, knocking down their first 3 shots.
And the Lakers call time here.
He recognized his players were fatigued and needed time to catch their breath.
And a look now at a few years' worth of data. Some of the assist numbers under the microscope for Tyrese Halliburton.
And the leap he's taken in terms of his passing skills has been enjoyable to watch. He takes pleasure in moving the rock and trying to make his teammates better through his ball distribution.
Now here's Milton. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Back to Hachimura. Vincent outside. Goes up at the stripe. Fires from deep. And it's Hachimura missing.
You gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
Here's Halliburton. Here's Turner. Vanderbilt with the block. And it's out of bounds to Indiana.
Remains Indiana ball.
He's checked in for Indiana. Beasley comes in for Nembhard. And Los Angeles will go for a different look here. Hayes is checked in for Vanderbilt. LeBron comes in for Hachimura. Austin Reeves is checked in for Vincent. And Doncic has subbed in for Milton. And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. Inside. And then Turner with the dunk.
Too easy for Turner. The defense has to put up more of a fight around the rim.
And James gets it to go.
Assertive move. You can tell the game's heating up a bit.
Releases. Nice spin off the left rim and in. Halliburton's got 7. Lakers trail by 6. Doncic finds James. LeBron, a smooth operator inside.
Look, the moment he gets it anywhere near the hoop, look, it is over. Just too much strength, too much touch, either hand.
To the wing, right side. And here's Connect outside. Matherin with some nice D. Pacers leading by 4. In transition, here come the Pacers. And the powerful one-handed slam.
And right now, Matherin is on a roll. This young guy continues to do whatever he wants.
Right side Reeves. James outside. There's the strength of the King.
He knows now is the time to do what he does best. Go on attack. Get to the bucket and erase that lead.
Well, Grant, even though it looks like LeBron could play forever, he stated that he doesn't have much time left.
Well, it's unbelievable that he's sustained this level of excellence for as long as he has. I would be surprised if we see this type of longevity ever again.
Here's Connect. Still without a bucket.
A coach is going to trust LeBron James to just put up monster numbers because that's who he is. But it is nice to see him get into a nice groove like this.
For Indiana, they've gotten 6 of 8 shots to go and looking good since the break. Time called here. Indiana decides to talk it over. And now that they have some time to get a little bit of rest, it's time for these players to regroup while hydrating themselves with some Gatorade, looking to gain a boost of energy as they continue to play in this game.
And staying hydrated is the only surefire way to do it. An athlete's body doesn't have the same power and stamina without proper hydration. These guys will be sure to use this timeout wisely.
Walker, he's checked in for Indiana. Neesmith comes in for Matherin. Shot's good by James.
I like how fast Bond makes decisions, reading the defense ahead of time, rising and shooting with confidence.
Halliburton, the pass to Beasley. Shot from the low block. Oh, the sweet touch inside by Halliburton. And James has got the ball here for the Los Angeles Lakers. Well, they've got the Bulls ahead of them next in Chicago. They're getting into the back half of a 4-game road trip. Finney Smith's shot is off. Pacers leading by 4. And he throws it down with one hand.
Oh, nice one-handed jam there, B.A.
Hey, little exclamation point. Doncic passes to James. Here he goes. And James throws it down.
At this point in time, you have to understand that if LeBron James is on the inside, he has so many ways to beat you. A little contact's not going to do anything.
Just an awesome display of athleticism on our AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Outside Walker.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Toppin outside. Good. And it's Walker who picks up the assist. Toppin's got 5 points in the quarter.
Smart decision to kick it out to another guy once the defense is fixated on him in the paint.
Doncic up top, defended by Halliburton. Doncic up strong. Indiana with a rebound. Toppin's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Walker. Oh, he goes right over LeBron and slams it down.
I mean, what an acrobatic move. Walker just leaving them speechless.
To the paint. Walker with a steal. Here's Neesmith. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
Their offense has been unstoppable, just firing on all cylinders.
They've had great execution, and what stands out is that they're just taking what the defense gives them, not forcing anything.
Now, here is James. He's got 18. That one goes. Count it.
Yeah, just too much big boy basketball by LeBron James, just bodying defenders inside.
Here's Halliburton. Outside Neesmith. Another 3 for Indiana.
Hard to win games when you allow clean looks from the perimeter.
Doncic with it. Halliburton picks him up. James passes to Doncic. Good D. Better O from Luka.
And look at Luka now getting aggressive at the arc. He was eager to answer that last 3.
Pass to Halliburton. 24 seconds left in the 3rd quarter. And Neesmith gets it to go.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
James attacking. And slam dunk by James.
Bron dunked that like he was angry. Is he okay? Man, he got the table shaking over here.
Got a piece of it. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Lakers.
Lakers ball. Substitution on the court.
With 2 seconds left. Jump shot is good. James has got 18 points now here in the second half. And so it's Indiana finishing the quarter with an 8-point lead. Their key to consistency has been their dominance in the paint. They've been the more physical team. And don't go far. We'll be right back. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist to the game.
Just a selfless decision from your two-guard, showing his ability to get his teammates good looks.
We talk a lot about playing for one another. Right there with the pass, he's demonstrated what it means to do exactly this.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. Nembhard and Mathurin, they're the wings. Siakam at power forward with Turner in at center. And it's Walker in at the point. That's the 5 for the Pacers. Siakam, that's good.
Oh, an aggressive move there by Siakam, using the length to finish inside.
Here's Doncic. Oh, how do you stop Doncic?
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
He's just riding the wave of momentum right now, getting to his spots and keeping things simple on the offensive side. And they're up right now, but it hasn't been because of him. He's really struggled on offense.
And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line. So Vanderbilt will go to the free throw line, and they'll give that one to Miles Turner. All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Pacers.
Look, they're getting good looks inside. It's been a point of emphasis all night long, but I love this hard-nosed attitude of this team.
Another thing they're doing well tonight is shooting from long distance. All game long, they've been finding openings at the perimeter.
Pacers leading by 5. Nembhard, the pass to Turner. The shot's good.
And you know, he's no stranger to physical play inside at either end. Turner's as tough as they come.
Pass to Doncic from downtown. Ooh, coming through again. Shooting 5 for 7 now.
And that bucket from beyond the arc puts them within reach. He's really been putting that shot to work.
And I bet he's thinking that he could close the gap completely if he can keep those threes coming.
Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
You can see the length come into play, whether Siakam's facing up or back to the basket.
For Indiana, Pascal Siakam, 2 shots.
And he drops the first. Indiana making a switch here. Halliburton is checked in. Hayes is checked in for the Lakers. Siakam hits them both.
They're shooting more free throws as his career is going on. Siakam wants to get that percentage up.
Pass to Vanderbilt. Just over a minute and a half played here in the fourth. Vincent left side. 6 to shoot. The Lakers got to get one up. Late clock. From deep, here's Doncic. And another 3 for the Lakers.
Yeah, he's in his bag from beyond the arc right now. You see his confidence.
And, of course, it helps space the floor, which gives this offense more room to operate.
And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Vanderbilt. Two minutes gone by here in the fourth. Shot clock at 6. Halliburton for 3. Ooh, rejected by Doncic.
And you can't let Doncic get this type of positioning because then you're pretty much forced to foul him.
Second team foul. At the line for the Lakers, Luka Doncic. 2 shots.
The first free throw is good.
They're doing some good work at the line this half.
Austin Reeves is checked in for Vincent. Doncic hits them both. And here's Indiana now. They held a 12-point lead earlier. It's off to Washington after this one, where they will face the Wizards. It'll be the front end of a 2-game road trip. Here's Hayes. Hachimura from long range. Siakam pulls down the board. Indiana leading. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. And there's a whistle. That goes on Pascal Siakam. That's his first foul.
I love great defense. Just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the hit.
Pass to Hayes. Back to Reeves. Hachimura outside to take the lead. Oh, Siakam with the block.
And the coaching staff, they love this. I mean, Siakam, he's engaged, aggressive, just getting after it on the defensive end. Wow, their opponent is doing a tremendous job spacing the floor.
Now here's Halliburton. Here's Turner, and he banks in the layup.
And you want him taking good shots at this point in the game, and that one was easy.
Yeah, it's clear why they go to him in these moments. They know he's going to deliver for him.
Hayes against Turner, outside Reeves. Uses the glass on the layup. Reeves has got 5 points now in the quarter.
Just so skilled in that screen and roll. I like watching Reeves break down the defense.
And Luka Doncic is going to pick up the foul. That'll be a second foul of the game. LeBron, he's checked in for Los Angeles.
Coming onto the floor for the Lakers, LeBron James.
Pass to Nembhard. Halliburton on the wing. Ooh, give him his fifth make of the game in 10 attempts.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
And so it's James with it. He brings it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. To the inside, Hayes. And finished off by Hayes.
This has been the story of the game. A battle fought on offense.
Yeah, but I think it's going to come down to who can get the stops down the stretch, because that's who's going to come away with this one.
All right, time now to present our New Balance player of the game, Luka Doncic.
Hey, guess what? This was his game all night. I mean, he tore through the defense and almost never took a bad shot out there. Really, a level of offensive consistency most players can only dream of.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Hey guys, during that last break, I heard Rick Carlisle as he talked with the team. He applauded their shooting and their shot selection, saying, we're taking the right threes, not forcing anything. Keep doing that, and they'll continue to fall. Makes the game easy, doesn't it?
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie. Now here's Halliburton. The finish inside from Halliburton.
He's a new man this half, playing with much better intensity and getting results.
The Lakers call timeout. Boy, you look at Pascal Siakam. He's been playing really well.
He just continues to deal damage inside. They've got to figure a way to slow him down.
The Lakers have gotten 7 of 9 from the floor in this fourth. It's James on the wing. To the middle. Shot clock at 5. Count that bucket. And the Lakers lead by 2.
Just another dime from LeBron. And this man, every time he drops a dime, I feel like he moves up the leaderboard.
Outside Matherin. To Turner.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Hachimura against Matherin. Oh, it's stolen by Hachimura. Now the Lakers moving it up. Here's Hayes. And finished off by Hayes.
And this is not the time to be giving up turnovers. Those points could end up being a deciding factor in this game.
1:51 left in the fourth. Halliburton pass to Siakam. Nembhard outside. Tipped, and he recovers it. Good work there as it goes. Here's Doncic. Pass to Hayes. Here's James. James so calm under pressure. pressure. Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for the Lakers.
They've been just suffocating on defense the whole game. Look at their shot blocking. The opposition doesn't have any room to breathe.
And we also got to talk about the number of points they've scored in transition. Just jumping all over the opposition in this regard.
2 shots.
And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to go. And the Lakers making a change here. Finney Smith's checked in. So neither attempt will fall that time for him. Los Angeles leading by 4. Here's Doncic. Again, the Lakers score.
Clutch play by Doncic. He's been doing this since he was a kid. It all comes down to this possession. They must get points.
Anything other than a make is game over. This is where you lean on your stars to get you to the finish line.
Wow, Turner just going off, stepping up and getting it done for his squad.
Outside Reeves, back to Doncic. 43 seconds left in the fourth quarter, and so they foul intentionally.
Personal foul. 3rd team foul.
And James launches it from deep. No good on the quick 3.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Here's Halliburton. Money! And he's brought them within 2 points now.
Great to see guys who don't back down under pressure.
He knew what they needed here and was determined to deliver.
Here's James. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
And when you think of LeBron, his competitive spirit is, to me, the first thing that comes to mind. All this guy wants to do is win all the time.
First free throw is good, and that makes it a 3-point lead. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 4-point ball game.
Well, they wanted every last one of those, and he delivered, making it a 2-possession game.
Timeout called, the Pacers. They're trailing by 4. 24 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. Back to Halliburton. That shot, no good. Good D by Doncic. And they stop the clock as soon as they can with the intentional foul.
Yeah, no, you had to do that. I mean, you can't allow them to dribble out the time.
Shooting for Los Angeles.
Good on the first, and that puts them up 5.
2 shots.
Second one is good, getting both at the line, and it's a 6-point ball game.
Calm and cool, and his free throws put a bow on this one. Nice way to finish the game up.
Halliburton for 3. Can't get it to drop.
The shooter thought he had enough space, but the defender was right on him.
Did a great job closing the gap, making the shooter feel uncomfortable.
He hits the first one, and that makes it a 7-point lead.
Austin Reeves. 2 shots.
And so he drops them both, and it's an 8-point ball game. Here's Halliburton. For 3, Matherin. Offline. So we see the Lakers get the win here.
That's the end
Exceptional
of the game.
effort on the road. They were ready, and they were focused.
Focused indeed. I mean, it takes a strong mental approach to block out the distractions. These guys stepped up 100%.
And now let's check in with Allie LaForce with the player of the game. Allie.
Well, Luka, it was a come-from-behind victory. What was in your mind as you stormed back tonight?
I was disappointed the way I was playing. The whole team just stick together. I think that's the key.
That's what teammates are for. Thanks, Luka.
Allie, thank you as always. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Allie LaForce, Grant Hill, and Richard Jefferson, this is Brian Anderson, thanking you for watching the NBA presented by 2K Sports. So long, everyone.